Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Both teams have enjoyed successful seasons, and today, one of them will take home the Pac-12 championship trophy. Taylor is on the field to kick this one off, and everyone in the stadium is ready for this game to get started. And they can forget about returning this one. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. Brought down at the 35. The Golden Bears have a lot at stake here, including some possible record-breaking performances. Records and stats are great, but I think to a man, these players say, let's win the game first, and then any accolades we get along with it, that'd be great. And he hits him hard at the 24. The cornerback came out of nowhere.
I don't even think the quarterback knew he was blitzing.
Second and long.
All right. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check. Lion.
He's scrambling. The cavalry's coming. He's to the 40. And they make the stop at about the 45. Well, they didn't get the first down, but it was still a pretty good run by the quarterback.
He made a good decision to take off there.
I'm trying to collect. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Check. Alert,
Gets to about the 47-yard line. So they pick up the first down there. It was about a 2-yard gain on the play.
Here they ran the delayed handoff to the halfback. They wrapped him up pretty quickly, but he was still able to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 47. Now he's scrambling. Quick throw out to the receiver, and he's tackled right away.
Guys, I really like what the offensive coordinator is doing here. Throwing it on first and second down will keep the defense guessing.
From the 40-yard line. First down. Butler takes the give. Tackle at the 41-yard line.
He never really had a shot. They were on him almost as soon as he took the handoff.
That'll bring up second and 11.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, hold it there. Hey, hold it there. Oklahoma. Texas.
Scrambling around. He throws left. And he is drilled at the 17. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play. That makes it second and 8.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive. He's going to try and scramble. He came down with it. Touchdown. And did that play ever develop nicely?
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
They got great concentration from everyone to connect on that flag pattern. He makes the PAT. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
SEC championship game coming at you, and for Arkansas, their 10th win of the year, and a victory they hope will give them a chance to play in a BCS Bowl. The Razorbacks prevail by a deuce.
All right, Reese, back to our game. From their own 29-yard line, second down.
Let's go, Stamps, make some noise! Green 9.
He's to the 40, and he's taken down at the 44.
Gain of 15 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Let's go, crap, let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And he throws it away.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 44.
Let's go! Check 5 and 5!
They'll make the sack. Well, you can't blame the O-line when it's the cornerback who gets the sack.
Yep, especially when it's a crafty veteran like this guy. He does a good job of not giving the blitz away before the snap.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 46. They can't hear a thing down there. They go to the screen here, and the halfback's got it. Knocked out of bounds at the 43.
Really a nicely thrown ball, and a good job by the receiver to run right under it.
Three down. Keep 15. Check 99. Let's go.
Norman takes a handoff. He's taken down right around the 44-yard line. From the 44-yard line, second down. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Quick strike to the receiver. And down he goes, right around the 34.
Moore brings him down at the 34-yard line.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Shit.
The intimidation factor is definitely here when you're playing in this stadium. Here's the pitch, and now the ball is free. And who's got it? One of the defensive linemen.
I tell you, when the option works, it can be beautiful to watch. But when it doesn't, it can go horribly wrong. Not a good result for the offense.
Their last drive ended with a touchdown. We'll see what happens on this possession.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
He airs it out. Caught. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Kurt, that was a beautiful pass and a nice catch.
Well, this is one of those plays you just sit back and admire. The quarterback threw the ball perfectly. And again, the speed of the receiver is the difference in this play.
And he converts the extra point. Here comes the offense. No doubt looking to take better care of the ball on this drive.
The first rule on offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
Gains his way to the 33-yard line.
That's a gain of 8 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go.
3 down, 3 down. Check 59, Mike. Let's go. Red 18.
And now he's got room to run. Tackle made at the 42-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. First down.
Man left. 3 down, 3 down. Let's go, baby. Get hot. Get up. Let's go. Kill.
There's a strike complete. He's tackled at the 44-yard line.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 44. And he's tackled right around the 46-yard line.
I think calling the plays, you've got to be aware of this guy. He's making too many plays. I mean, he's that close to the line of scrimmage, defending the run, not allowing your running back to even get up to the line of scrimmage. You've got to do something to make him pay for it. He's going to cheat up to the line of scrimmage. You're calling the plays. Listen up. It's a great time to go play action and try to throw the ball right over top of his head.
Caught, and he's hit immediately.
West gets the tackle at the 42-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Third down now. They need to get it down to the 34. Really one of the very tough places to play in college football, and it's no different today. Brought down around the 34-yard line.
It was a well-designed and executed pattern, but on 3rd down and forever, it just wasn't enough.
Golden Bears will use their first time out of the half. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. And it's good.
You know, I was wondering if he's going to get a chance to kick one of those. We saw him warming up from 60 yards before the game.
14-3, California. Taylor ready to go. He really got a hold of that kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. .6 points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When his quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Call it a loss of 11 yards. That'll make it 2nd and long.
4 down. Hey, check Mike 57. Check. Texas. Check. Texas. Down. Check 24. Check. Texas. Check 24.
Now he tries to buy some time. Throws to the tailback, incomplete.
Terrific coverage. And when you clog up passing lanes like that, you can force a quarterback to make some poor decisions. Almost got themselves a turnover, too.
They line up at the 14. It's 3rd down.
Hey, hold it there. Ken Boston.
Caught, open field. He's knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Gain of 8 yards. That'll bring up 4th and 13.
Toth is back to receive. He punts this one high in the air. Signals for a fair catch. California's got a great defensive game plan, and it's working right now.
Well, even from up here, Brad, you can see their defensive speed, and they're just playing with kind of an aggressive attitude. They're going to have to maintain that to slow down this offense.
It's not quite a blowout, but unless they do something here, it might turn into one. They'll drop him for a loss. We've played one quarter. The Golden Bears lead 14-3. Back to the action now here in the second quarter.
Watch number 33.
Tackled for a loss. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
Third and 14. Ball on the 30. Really a tough spot for an offense to be in against this crowd in this stadium. He sails it long. And he's got it. And they make the stop around the 11-yard line.
How easy does that make it for a receiver? Run your route, put out your hands, and there's the ball. That is scary accuracy.
Two times.
Second and 11 coming up now. Ball on the 12. Gets to about the 11-yard line.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
You expect this every time you're here, and you're never disappointed. This crowd is amazing. Throws it. Got his receiver. Touchdown. Colorado lines up for the kickoff.
Jacobson back deep to return.
Jacobs fields it at the 1. And he's taken down at the 31-yard line.
Return 30 yards.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. California is up by 4.
Easy. Lucky 95.
He scrambles. Fires out to his receiver. And they push him out at the 36. Gets out to around the 28. A nice job on the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Larry. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run. Hey. Polar bear. Watch the 63.
Gains his way to the 20-yard line. And for Butler, his wonderful rushing career seems to just keep getting better and better.
You know, it's something to admire to see somebody run this hard over the course of an entire career. You know he wants to be up on top.
From the 20-yard line, it's first down. He's on the run. Looks to the end zone. He almost had it, but it's incomplete.
You know, for a safety, this guy has really good hands. I'm very surprised to see him drop an interception like that. Could come back to haunt his team as well.
Check. Down.
And they got him for a loss.
Good job by the defense to overpower the offensive line and drop the back for a loss.
Check.
From the 22-yard line, third down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Down. Check 26. Watch the safety creep.
He's scrambling. Throwing on the run, and he pulls it in. What a play, and that is first and goal.
That makes it first and goal.
California holds a 4-point lead. Fires quickly to the tight end. Touchdown. And for Jordan, that's his third touchdown pass of the first half.
This quarterback is going to continue to tear him up until they get some pressure on him.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
The Wolfpack of North Carolina State and the Tigers of Clemson, the essence, the fabric of a rivalry in the Textile Bowl. We've got a tight one going on here. The Tigers have the edge, 14-7.
All right, thanks, Reese. Back to the live action here. You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. Here they come. He's going to go for the home run. This one will fall incomplete.
And I don't know if this quarterback misread the defense or just made a poor decision, but that wasn't a pass he should have thrown.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Throws it to the halfback on the screen. Tackle at the 34-yard line.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
Becoming the 12th man, the crowd is always into it here. Lost the ball, fumble. Picks up the loose ball inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, California.
Defensive touchdowns give teams such a big morale lift. This was a really nice play to grab the loose ball and take it the distance.
So a big momentum shift could be in the making here as we take a look at the possible fumble. And the booth is going to take a few looks at this to see whether or not the ball came out before he was down.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the call on the field will be reversed. Collins to punt. Jacobs fields at the 29. He's losing ground. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold? He's going to try and scramble. He's got to throw it in a hurry.
That's incomplete. Kelly, the intended receiver on the play.
Check.
That makes it 2nd and
From their own 43-yard line. 2nd down.
Defense, Oklahoma, alert. Bruin.
Butler up the gut. Steps out of bounds at the 44.
Very well designed play that time to give them a first down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely, and it went for a good gain.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Hey, check. Hey, check.
Caught with room to work. Out of bounds, right around the 36-yard line. And down he goes at the 35.
Gain of 1 yard. That'll bring up 4th and 1.
Who that? Hey. Pull it down.
Check 26, check 26. 36, check 26, check 26.
Set. Check. Yeah.
Watch the safety creep.
Check. Alert. Ruin.
Fires quickly. He's got the tailback on another catch. Knocked out of bounds around the 27-yard line.
Impressive gain there by the do-it-all back.
Now he's scrambling. And he's taken down at the 19.
Well, they didn't pick up the first down, but he saw that no one was open, so he made the right decision to tuck it and run.
Here's the 8th play of the series. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Big opening inside the 10. He makes his way out to about the 6.
That's a gain of 13. That makes it 1st and goal.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
Run. Check 59. Right. 59. Scared.
Nice run up the middle. Butler gets about 4 yards on the play.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
10th play of the drive. They put everyone up on the line. He's taken down at the 1 yard line. The fullback rumbles ahead for about a yard.
Good stop there by the freshman. You got to be careful with this offensive attack because one missed tackle could mean trouble.
They run it, and they got him before he can score.
Called a loss of 1 yard on the play. That brings up 4th and goal.
Can the defense make a stop? 4th down and goal to go. We're at the 1 yard line.
Check. H ruin. Check. H down.
It's picked up by the defense.
I'll tell you what. Guy as big as this lineman gets his paws on a loose ball, you can pretty much forget about it. You're not getting the ball back from him.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the call on the field stands. First and 10. Ball on their own 32. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Gets it out in a hurry. And he went way up, and he's got the interception. Tackle made at the 49.
Brad, it's still early in this game. They might be able to get back into it. I just feel like the quarterback seems to be forcing things a bit. I understand trying to get back, fighting to get back in the game, but that time to throw an interception when you really need points, that was a big mistake.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 49. Scrambling around. Pulls it in, and that's a 1st down. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
That's good enough for another California 1st down.
Check. Right line. Check. Down.
Now he tries to buy some time, and he's sacked.
But the defense is fired up, responding and reacting to that sack. Not only do they get the quarterback, but they hit him and hit him hard. I think that could really create some confidence for this defense. The next time this quarterback drops back to throw, you got to be thinking he's going to be a little bit gun-shy and concerned about the pressure that these defenses putting on it.
He's got it out to his tight end, and he dives forward.
You know, having a playmaker at tight end makes those linebackers think twice before they make a move. That could be just enough time for the quarterback.
So they decide to bring the kicker out to try to get 3 points before the half ends. The kick is up, and he got it. Well, that one looked like it was going to be wide, but he put it inside the upright.
Yeah, he squeaked that one in, and he didn't have much more than a couple of inches to spare.
Well, we played a half of football. Golden Bears lead it by 2 touchdowns. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. And he throws it away. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 25.
Let's go, baby. Get hot. Get up. Let's go. Ready.
Caught, and he's hit immediately.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 3rd and 7.
Man left.
This crowd can really be intimidating for an opposing team. Catches it, and that's all.
There's nothing better for a defense's mindset than to get a 3 and out. I mean, a turnover, of course, is a part of a play, and a coach will take that any day of the week. But to know you've stopped the best their offense has to offer for 3 straight plays, that's a confidence builder.
Collins is the punter. He's to the 40. He's at midfield. He's pushed out of bounds at the 44-yard line. For a second, it looked like he was going to take that one all the way.
This young man has just gotten his sold-out crowd even more into the game in a very big way.
They'll take over here, ready to start a new series.
57's the mic. Mark 57. Watch the slap.
He scrambled. Now he's going to run and watch out. He steps out at about the 21.
This is a pretty tough guy, and he's a great leader. He's going to do whatever it takes to help his team.
Check. Alert. Check.
He's tackled around the 20-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. They'll be protecting that football after learning the hard way on their last trip to the red zone. He's on the run. Throws complete, touchdown. He's up to 4 TD passes now.
Well, he's shown such great poise back there in the pocket. That's the main reason he's been able to find the end zone so many times.
That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The defense did a nice job shutting down the offense the last time they had the ball.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
Open man, quick strike, and he can't pull it in.
The intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 35-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Check three, check three, check three.
They bring him down.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers.
Strong showing by the defense. You always like to get the other team's offense off the field as fast as you can.
It's 4th down. They'll call on the field goal unit. The Golden Bears taking their first time out of the half.
Let's go, Stan. Let's go.
The kick is up. It's got the distance, and he splits the uprights.
You know, I was wondering if he's going to get a chance to kick one of those. We saw him warming up from 60 yards before the game.
31-13. Taylor gets set to kick this one away. He sends this one deep. He's to the 10. Tackle made at the 17-yard line. So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
They come out in a 5-wide set.
Ready. Box two. Box two. Eagle.
He's scrambling. Wants it all. Going deep. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense.
This is a well-prepared defense. They know where to be, and they know what their opponent likes to do. And they play tight coverage as well.
Check. Go, hey, Texas.
From their own 17-yard line. Second down. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Gain of 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Alert! Bruin! Alert! Bruin! Alert!
And he's tackled at the 33-yard line.
That's a gain of 11 in the play. First down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 33.
Set down. Blue 42. Blue 42.
Tackled after decent pickup.
Carries the ball. Gain of 7 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
Check. Alert. Set.
He might have a chance. Makes it out to about the 49.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Alert. Bruin. Check. Oklahoma.
He's going to try and scramble. Makes the grab and steps out right away.
That's good enough for another California first down.
From the 41-yard line. First down. Initially, it was called a catch, but now we're going to find out for sure if he at least had 1 foot in and possession of the ball before he went out of bounds.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So after the review, they reversed the call on the field.
Hey, hold it there, all day. Check.
They keep it on the ground with a tailback. He's knocked out of bounds at the 47. And for Butler, he just set a new team record for career rushing yards.
He's had his eyes on this record since he stepped on this campus, and it's great for him to finally get there.
And they'll look to convert here on another third down.
Check. Aim through it.
Now he's scrambling. He chucks it downfield. Can't connect.
This unit has quick hands, and they showed it there by knocking away the pass.
That'll bring up 4th and 5.
Fourth down. They line up in a field goal formation. There is no way he can make this field goal. California is going to have to use their second time out of the half. Kind of surprising here that they didn't elect to punt. I don't agree with this call.
Navajo. Check. Easy. Buffalo.
Scrambling around. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Looking for the corner, and they push him out around the 29-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Set. Oklahoma. Check. Texas.
The play clock's at 0-0. They just took too long.
Delay of game, offense.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15.
Bruin. Let's go. 57's the mic. Mark 57. Down. Blue 14. Alert. Bruin. Check. Hey. Bruin.
Now he tries to buy some time. It's a fumble, and the ball bounces out of bounds.
The ball just kept scooting all over the place on the sideline, and it finally skipped out of bounds before anybody could claim it.
It's the 11th play of the drive.
Here I come. Hey, hold it down.
Brought down at the 20.
Gain of 12 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker.
Texas. Mike 57. Hot set. Ken Boston. Check. Texas. Shift. Check. Texas.
Got Got a man. Watch out here. Tackle at the 18.
The defense is trying to do everything that they can right now. Get this offense off the field. They gave up some yards there. They gave up the first down. When they get this offense to a third down, they've got to do a better job of getting them off the field.
1st and 10. Ball on the 18. And they make the stop at the 9. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
And here's the 14th play of the drive.
Roger. Let's 57's right. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Set. 10-20. 10-20. Check. Alert Sam. Alert check. Alert Sam. Check. Alert Sam. Alert Sam. Check. Alert Sam.
He scrambled. He's under some heat. Room around the corner. Dives for extra yardage. It's 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels now. It's 1st and goal. And down he goes at the 1-yard line.
No gain. That brings up 2nd and goal.
And this is the 16th play of the drive.
It's our time. 7's the mic. 7. Hey. Hold it there. Hold the home up.
They'll bring him down at the 1. So the option keeper goes for about a yard.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
Roger. Alert. Lion. Set. Check.
Touchdown, Cal! And for Butler, he's got a real shot at surpassing the team's career rushing touchdown mark.
These fans know they've been lucky to have a guy like this on their ball club. He's one of the best they've ever had.
And the quarterback stays on the field as they try for the 2-point conversion. California will use their final timeout. He makes the PAT. A long 16-play, 89-yard drive. And the result, 7 points. The score now, 38-13. We head to the 4th quarter, and this one is well in hand. Golden Bears with a huge lead. Well, folks, we resume action here in the 4th quarter. We'll hope for some action because so far it's been a lopsided one. The deficit is huge, but as a player, you never want to slow down your effort. Believe me, coaches notice the ones who aren't trying that hard. Dumps it complete, the tight end over the middle. Tackle made around the 48-yard line.
Taylor makes the tackle at the 48-yard line. 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48.
Check 4.
The defense has got some of their best pass defenders on the field. They set up in the dime to counter that 5 wide receiver set.
You know, at that point, I think, Brad, the quarterback's just better off just taking a sack. You have to be very careful as you're feeling pressure. Throw the ball.
And he's taken down around the 44-yard line. Wow, a long gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on 1st and 2nd down, so the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that 3rd down.
Check.
We got a flag down on the field. Might have been offsides.
Offside. Defense.
Well, that's just too bad. They made the stop, but a flag is going to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. And he almost has the INT.
Horse was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Tight right.
Three down.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get ready.
And he's sacked. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
3rd and long now after the sack. And he's going to be sacked. And that'll get him fired up.
And that's how you put a stop to a drive. That is an outstanding job with a pass rush.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Jacobs will be the return man. He's tackled at the 11-yard line. He was moving in the wrong direction on that one.
You always hope for that extra contribution from your special teams to take some of the burden off your offense. They've already shown the ability to move the ball, and that's what they're going to have to do again here.
California up by a big margin. And he hits him hard at the 13. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
And he's brought down there by the senior at linebacker. That won't be the last time today we'll be talking about this young man.
They line up at the 13. It's 2nd down.
Check. Blue 14. Blue 14.
He's taken down right around the 14-yard line.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
He's on the run. Runs with it, and he's got room. Heading for the corner. There's a fumble. It's recovered. That mistake will cost this offense possession of the ball.
And this young safety was right there to pick up the fumble. Huge break for the defense.
I don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime rallies here, but that being said, we could still see some exciting plays. Just throws this one away. From the 48-yard line, 2nd down. And he just gets rid of it.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
And the defense exhorting the crowd here to make more noise. Screen pass. He's got his halfback. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 38.
That screen play was well executed. I'm not sure the defense was looking for it, and they weren't in great position to make a play until the first down was already picked up.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Make some noise!
He's out of bounds right around the 34.
Gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Watch the safety creep. Check to the easy. Buffalo. Motion.
A little toss across the middle. He's at the 20, inside the 10, and he scores. Touchdown.
This offense just had so many weapons to defend. They've got...
And he's tackled at the 43-yard line.
Onside kick.
A fumble really hurt this team's last drive, so let's see if they can make up for that blunder on this drive.
Sometimes when you lose the football, you start to focus a little bit more. So a turnover can actually work out in your favor.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That brings up second and 5.
Check. Lion. Hey, Brew
Makes it out to about the 30.
Maybe after a nice run like that, you try to go up in the air with a play-action pass.
For another California first down.
From the 30-yard line. First down.
Check. Alert.
He's scrambling. Under pressure, and he has it on the corner. He goes out of bounds at the 25.
Hey, polar bear. You can't block me. Down. Oklahoma.
And he's tackled after positive yardage. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
From the 18-yard line. First down. Nice run there. Nugent gains around 6 yards on the run.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it second and 4.
Hey, check. Hey, X.
Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Hey, check.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
That's good enough for another California first down.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
Set. Oklahoma.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. And the option to the halfback gets 6 yards.
6 on the play. That brings up second and goal.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
Check. Right, check. Right lion. Check. Right, check. Check. Hey, switch. Texas. Down. Check. Hey,
He's going to try and scramble. He's in trouble. To the end zone, touchdown. Big time touchdown, and that should do it. And he adds the extra point. Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis.
Let's take a look at what's happening in the ACC championship game. Let's take yet another peek at this game. And for Clemson, just playing a little pitch and catch, and it results in a touchdown. And for Bush, he's over 100 yards on the ground.
And we thank you, Reese Davis. Back to the action here. We're late in the fourth quarter. This game has been a blowout for quite some time, and Kirk and I are just looking to make our flights. Just over a minute in the fourth quarter. Great concentration to haul it in. He gets hit out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
22 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
From their own 47-yard line, it's 1st down.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
And he's tackled around the 34-yard line.
Moore with the tackle at the 34-yard line. 1st down.
Check tight right.
Got a man, but he's tackled back behind the line of scrimmage.
Jacobson makes the tackle at the 37-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 13.
The Buffaloes will use their first time out of the half. Taken back 3 yards.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
From the 37-yard line. 2nd down. Quick out to his receiver. And he tackles him hard at the 33. Hill gains 4 yards on that reception. Colorado will take their second time out of the half.
They'll make it 3rd and 9.
Tosses out to the tailback on the screen. Knocked out of bounds. Right around the 24-yard line.
1st down.
Man left.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Under a minute left. Sets up a screen. Tailback's got it. He's tackled around the 7-yard line.
Ryan makes the tackle at the 7-yard line. That makes it 1st and goal.
Shift. Let's go. Turn it up, baby. Turn it up. Let's go.
Underhand pressure. And he's going to come up with a sack.
Man, it's an offensive lineman. This is the worst thing that you want to see, is your quarterback not only getting sacked, but getting hit like that. Those linemen better pick that quarterback up and start doing a better job of taking care of him.
Here's the 8th play of the series. Kramer runs a counter. Nice run there as they work the outside.
That's a gain of 7 on the play.
The defense has really held their own the last 2 plays. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 7. And they make the stop at the 11.